Well, next, we are so lucky to have Jennifer Martinez with us. Jennifer is a trainee in our priestess training program. She is a yoga instructor. She lives in New Orleans, Louisiana. She has a wonderful menagerie of animals that she takes care of. She actually provides some really important work at a studio called Sama Yoga Studio, where they do classes that are based on pay as you can or donation, which makes yoga accessible for all. Jennifer, thank you so much for bringing your stretching and movement activity to us today.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me and for that wonderful introduction. As I said, my name is Jennifer, and I'm going to lead a stretch. This should be a very simple stretch, accessible for most body types. I'll cue for chair, or if you'd like to be also on the ground. And it's up to the individual to pace themselves and find out what they're comfortable with in these movements. They're very gentle, just so that we can come into our bodies, be comfortable in our bodies, and maybe set aside some of the preoccupations of our mind just for a little while. So let's find a comfortable seat, either on the ground or in a chair. Allow your tailbone to fall down and your back to be upright, but not rigid. The crown of your head is pointed upwards, and place the palms of your hands face down on your mat, on your legs, and that is very grounding. Looking forward. If you're comfortable, allow your eyes to close. And allow your body to settle in. Notice your breath at the tip of your nose. And start to follow your breath into your nose and into your body, all the way down to your belly. Allow your belly to expand and soften. And slowly exhale out your mouth. Our next breath, let's inhale all the way down to our belly and our side ribs. And exhale out your mouth, slowly and evenly. Inhale through your nose, down to your belly, ribs, and heart. And exhale out your mouth from your heart, your ribs, your belly. Taking this at your own pace. Inhaling and exhaling evenly. Without control, just allow the breath to flow in and out. And if any thoughts arise, acknowledge those thoughts and come back to your breath. Inhaling 2, 3, 4, and exhale 2, 3, 4. On the next inhale, let's bring our arms up over our head, reaching out through our fingertips. And exhale. Allow your arms to glide down towards fingertips to the ground. And inhale, rising up, maybe looking up, getting a gentle back bend in your upper back only. And exhale, allowing your arms to travel down. You can do this standing or sitting. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and on your next breath, let's twist to the left, placing our right hand on our left thigh, our left hand behind us, and look to the left. A gentle twist. Inhale, and exhale, allow your shoulders to fall away from your ears. Exhaling up out the crown of your head. Down your spine. Inhale, coming to center, reaching up. And exhale, let's twist to the right with your right hand on your left thigh. Right hand. Correction. Let's twist to your right with your left hand on your right thigh, right hand behind you. Looking to the right. Finding a gentle twist. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale our arms up to center, and let's drop our left hand down and take our right hand and place it on the left side of our head, bringing our right ear towards our right shoulder, opening space in the side of your neck. And do this gently. Practice ahimsa or nonviolence. No harm to yourself or others. So gentle twist. Looking down to your right knee, noticing that the change in position changes the sensation. Inhale and exhale. Allow your right hand to come down. Inhale your left hand up and place it on the right side of your head, allowing your left ear to travel down towards your left shoulder. Breathing in and breathing out, creating space in the side of your neck. Looking down to your left knee. Remembering to keep this a gentle stretch. Inhale. Exhale, release your hands down. Place your hands on the tops of your thighs for a seated cat-cow. And you can also do this in tabletop position, being in your hands and feet. We're going to inhale, looking up, raising our chin up, pulling our heart forward. And exhale, rounding our back, tucking our chin and looking down. Gently moving our spine, looking up. And exhale, rounding our back, keeping this motion at our own pace. If you're on the floor, it will look like this. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Just creating space in between all the vertebrae. Let's go to thread the needle, raising our left arm up and out to the side and tucking it across our body. If you're on the floor, you're going to bring your left shoulder and left ear down to the mat. You can walk your right hand up and give it a little bit of traction to roll out, open that shoulder. Creating space on the back side of the scapula, the subscapularis. And in the chair, left arm is going to come across your body, hugging it in with holding the left bicep with your right hand and looking to the right. Breathing into the space, relaxing the shoulders downward. Inhale and exhale, release. If you're on the floor, push up with one hand, coming back to tabletop. We're going to inhale our right arm up and out from our body, and exhale, bringing it across our body, hugging that right bicep in with our left hand and looking to the left. Remembering to breathe. Extending the crown of our head up to the sky. Opening up the backside underneath your scapula. And when you're ready, push yourself up. And if you're on the mat, lower your tailbone on tops of your heels, extending your arms out and cupping your hands together. And release your forehead into the mat. And for the chair, place your elbows on your knees, resting your forehead into your hands. If you have an intention for today, place it in your hands. Inhale and exhale. Release that intention out into the universe. Inhale. Exhale. Allow your back to be soft, your neck to be soft. And rolling yourself up. We're going to come into a Tadasana. If you're in the chair, just keep your feet grounded, your hands down at your side, your spine extended upward, but not rigid. And find an ease and balance in this position. Tadasana, or mountain pose, is a very basic pose, and we don't think of it as being standing, as being a balancing pose, but allow yourself to rock back and forth, side to side. Noticing all the corners of your feet. and bringing yourself to stillness, keeping your knees soft, your tailbone down, your shoulder blades pointing down your back, looking forward with the crown of your head pointed up. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, let's do half sun salutation, folding forward, and your hands can come to your thighs, your shin bones, or down to the ground, keeping your knees soft, and rolling yourself up, 2, 3, 4, and continuing this at your own pace, just finding a nice gliding or floating sensation. Allowing the backs of your legs to open up gently. Noticing the stretch on the sides of your body. In the chair. You can roll your shoulders open. Inhale. Taking this completely at your own pace. Rolling up. And our next inhale, let's raise our left hand up to the sky, leaving our right hand down. Inhale, reach up out those fingertips, and exhale, laterally bend to your right, looking up a little bit at the ceiling underneath your arm. Getting a nice stretch in your side body. If you'd like to experiment with this pose and your balance, you can cross your left leg in front of your right and grab your left wrist with your right hand. Inhale and exhale. And release the pose. Inhale our right hand up, leaving our left hand down, reaching up through those fingertips, and exhaling, laterally bending over to your left, looking up. And in the chair, you can also cross your legs and grabbing your right wrist with your left hand. And gently noticing how that affects the stretch on the side body. Creating more space in between all of your ribs and your vertebra. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, releasing the pose. If you're in the chair, I want you to come forward on your seat and turn to your left. If you're standing, just turn to your left, staying in Tadasana. We're going to do a little vinyasa, hands on our hips, and we're going to send our left leg back into a high crescent lunge, keeping that knee soft. Inhale, our arms up, looking up. Allowing our shoulders to fall away from our ears. Our heart centers pointed up. Inhale, reach up through our fingertips, and exhale, turning forward, coming into 5-pointed star, fingertips, toes, the top of our head, and our tailbone, extending out in all directions. Inhale. And exhale, extend your energy out in all directions. Inhale, exhale, coming into a small squat, goddess pose. Place one hand on your heart, the other hand on your belly, holding all of your energy in. Inhale, coming back to 5-pointed star. Send your energy out. And we're going to turn to our right for that high crescent lunge. Reaching up, opening up that front left hip. Playing with our back leg, maybe straightening the knee just a little bit. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, twist to 5-pointed star. Sending your energy out. Inhale, pull all that energy in. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Coming back down to one more goddess. Connecting your intuition with your compassion. Inhale, our arms up. And exhale, stepping our feet together, coming back to Tadasana. Let's do a supine pigeon. This can be done in the chair or you can lay flat on your mat. If you are laying on the mat, you're going to roll your back down, having your feet hip width apart, and you're going to place your left ankle on your right knee, reaching through and holding that back of the right thigh, allowing your neck to have a natural curve on the mat. Pulling the thigh in and opening up the backside, your piriformis, your gluteal muscles. If you're in a chair, just bring that left leg, that left ankle, and rest it on top of your thigh, pressing your left leg down with your left hand, not on top of your knee, just right above it. And you can even experiment with flexing and pointing your foot. And this will create space right back here. If you have a sciatica problem, this is a really good stretch. Releasing your shoulders. Inhale, exhale, planting your feet back down. Let's do that on the other side. So raising our right leg up, placing our right ankle on our left thigh, and either pulling our left leg in towards our chest if we're on the ground, or gently pressing our right leg away from us if we're seated. Just creating a little bit of space, releasing your gluteal muscles, your butt muscles. And when you're ready, release the pose. And coming into Ananda Balasana or Happy Baby. If you're seated, you're just going to spread your legs a little bit and reach down, taking the first two fingers and holding onto your toes, pressing your knees away and allowing your head to hang in between your legs. Flattening your back out and allowing this to stretch out your sacral area in your low back. Staying there as long as is comfortable. If you're on the mat, you're just going to reach through and grab those toes. It's the same position, just different location. It's a really nice stretch for your sacral area. If you're on the ground, you can try rocking back and forth just a little bit, massaging those muscles out. And when you're ready, release your toes, Bring your feet onto the mat or rising up if you're in the chair. Allow your knees to drop together, creating a small tent. Breathing in and really exhaling out. We'll come into a mini Shavasana. So inhale all the way down to your feet. Just relax in your chair. Allow your hands to be in a comfortable position. Breathing down to your feet. Feeling your feet grounded on the floor. Exhale and release. Breathing into your legs and your hips. Feeling the support of that is holding your legs and your hips. Exhale and release into the ground. Now breathing up to your back, your shoulders, your arms, your hands. Exhale. Allow your back, your shoulders, your arms, and your hands to be fully supported. Breathing into your neck, your chin, your jaw, your head. Exhale. Release. Unclench your jaw. Allow your shoulders to drop away from your ears. Smooth out your forehead. Breathing in and exhale. Know that you're supported. Know that you're present. We'll stay here for a few more moments in stillness. Breathing down to your toes and into your fingers. Wiggle them. Take another breath. Reach your arms up over your head. Stretch your fingers up, your toes away. Then sigh it out. If you're laying down, roll over to one side of your body. Push yourself up into your easy seat. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the stretch.
Thank you so much, Jennifer. That felt so good. And I'm sure that everybody is going to be so happy to be able to come back and watch this again and again. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we will be back in just a little bit.
Thank you.